Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Romi's Whimsical Numbers Adventure. A special bedtime story for Romi. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a curious and imaginative girl named Romi. Romi had a special love for books, and her favorite book was called Preschool Math Workbook, Number Tracing, Addition and Subtraction Math Workbook for Toddlers ages 2 to 4 and Pre-K by Sujata Lalgudi. Every night, as the moon rose high in the sky, Romi would snuggle up in her soft, warm bed, waiting for her parents to read her a bedtime story. But one night, something magical happened. As Romi's parents began to read her favorite math workbook, the pages came alive, and Romi found herself inside the book. Suddenly, Romi found herself standing in a beautiful, colorful world filled with numbers and math problems. The sky was painted with rainbows, and fluffy white clouds formed the shapes of numbers. Romi's eyes widened with wonder as she realized she had entered a magical mathland. As Romi started exploring, she encountered a group of friendly animals who were struggling with their math skills. There was a wise old owl named Oliver, a playful dolphin named Dolly, a clever fox named Felix, and a curious bunny named Bella. They were all eager to learn and needed Romi's help. Oliver, the wise old owl, fluttered down from a nearby tree branch and said, "Dear Romi, we need your help to trace the numbers correctly. Can you show us how to do it?" Romi smiled and picked up her magical math pencil. With each stroke, Romi gracefully traced the numbers in the air, and the animals watched in amazement as the numbers came to life. They all joined in, tracing the numbers and giggling with delight. Next, Romi and her new friends hopped on Dolly's back and soared through the sky, counting the stars and the fluffy clouds shaped like numbers. Romi taught them how to count with joy and excitement, making math feel like a wonderful adventure. As they flew higher, they reached a magical forest where Bella, the curious bunny, spotted a trail of numbers leading deeper into the woods. Romi and her friends followed the trail, excited to see where it would lead them. In the heart of the forest, they found a magical clearing filled with colorful flowers and sparkling butterflies. In the center, there stood a mystical tree with branches full of apples. The apples had numbers on them, and Romi knew it was time to learn addition and subtraction. With Bella's help, Romi and her friends gathered the apples and practiced adding and subtracting them. They laughed and cheered as they solved the math problems, feeling proud of their newfound skills. Just as they were about to leave the clearing, a mischievous squirrel named Sammy appeared. He had stolen some apples and hidden them around the forest. Romi and her friends needed to use their math skills to find the missing apples and return them to the tree. Together, they searched high and low, using their knowledge of numbers and counting to solve Sammy's tricky puzzles. Romi's clever thinking and her friends' determination helped them find all the apples and return them to the tree. As the sun began to set, Romi and her friends gathered around the magical tree, feeling a sense of accomplishment. They had learned so much about numbers and math, but more importantly, they had formed a bond of friendship and discovered the joy in learning together. With hearts full of gratitude, Romi bid farewell to her newfound friends. As she closed her eyes, she drifted off to sleep, knowing that she had embarked on a magical adventure and learned valuable math skills along the way. From that day forward, Romi's love for math grew even stronger. She became a confident mathematician, always eager to explore new numbers and solve challenging problems. And as she grew older, Romi never forgot her whimsical numbers adventure, cherishing the memories and the friendships she had formed in the land of math. And so, with dreams of numbers and friendship filling her mind, Romi drifted off to sleep, ready for a peaceful night of rest, knowing that tomorrow would bring even more exciting adventures. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.